and it's always my pleasure to talk about myself. My name is Glenn. Hi. Cool. Great. Hi. How are you doing? Hi. Hello. Hi. Cool. So tonight we've got this is kind of almost a little bit where you might pretend you want to pay attention. So tonight, hopefully you've seen on your tables a little blue disc. Unfortunately, it's not like a keys in the bowl sort of situation because we've all got the same coloured disc. Could you please put your hand up if you don't have a disc? And my little wee minions will start running around. Say hi to the minions. Hi minions. Okay, so what those little wee blue discs are for, tonight we are giving away the New Zealand Industry Person of the Year for 2017, because funnily enough we're in 2017. So this award is going to be voted on tonight. So we require all votes in by dinner. Over on the awards table there are 4 little wee coffee tins which are going to be really fun to open later with the can opener. And we have, this award represents someone who has helped move the industry forward in the last 12 months. Whether this was by something simple like teaching, running a studio, running events, sponsoring events, or creating industry relevant material. Nominations are taken by all y'all. Then the nominees are asked to send in relevant information as to what they've done and why they should win. These lists were considered, compared and collated, and I didn't make the top 4 list, neither did Joe or Larry or Ben or Pete. So basically the pole bros will still love each other forever and always, but nobody else in the industry does. So tonight's nominations, the top 4 most influential people were put forward here to you today. So our 4 nominees are Trina Duffield. So she runs Pole Stars New Zealand's competition. She was Miss Pole Queen New Zealand competition runner. She's a teacher. She runs Pole Dance New Zealand page and website, Candy Bling, Heels and Clothing. She's brought international pole artists to New Zealand for comps and shows as well as workshops. She's the owner and operator of Dynamite Pole, and she also runs the NZ Pole Community Group. That's option number 1. We have 4 tins, 4 people, 4 tins, cool, it's all lining up. Our next nominee is Ryoko. She is the owner of Swing 360 Pole Studio, runs community fundraising shows in Auckland. She runs regular student showcases. She was Trickster at Pole Legends last year. World Pole Sports Championship Masters, 2nd place. I'm still befuddled how it's Masters when it's you. Japan Pole Sports Open Championship Masters, 1st place this year. Pole Art Greece Masters category, 1st place this year. Finalist in Philippines Pole this year. Finalist in PSC Australia 2017. Finalist in IPSF World Pole Artistic Championship 2017. Expert Qualified Teacher. And we will attempt to plug in the laptop because that's not looking good. And we have in here an hour and 53 minutes until Miss Pole Dance Australia, which apparently someone wants to watch. So, on that note, we're going to be live streaming it when it happens, but that means when things like mains and desserts, etc. are served out in the lobby, no dilly-dally, y'all. You've got plenty of time to talk in here at your table. If you don't like the people you're at your table with, maybe you should have looked at going somewhere else. So if we can not piss us around in the lobby so that you guys can see this thing that apparently the opening showcase is an extravaganza. Our next person nominated for NZ Pole Industry Person of the Year is Eleanor Grant. She runs the studio North Shore, Grafted Studios, runs the Winter Pole Camp. She runs Dance Filthy. She regularly sponsors events. She's a teacher, she's expert qualified, and our last nominee this evening for Pole Industry Person of the Year 2017 is Miss Carrie Summers. She runs a studio in Christchurch, has an involvement in the studio in Auckland, runs Pole Legends, runs NZ, runs NZPIA. She won Pole Championship Series Australia 2017. She's a teacher, expert qualified, and sponsors events including my christening for my daughter. She doesn't know about it yet, but thanks. Cool? Yeah, sweet. Everybody else in the room is okay with that? Cool, because I am. So without further ado, what we're going to do is roll into the first award, where somebody who's far more beautiful, talented and amazing than myself will come up and introduce it. So, health and safety, go out the doors, down the stairs, out the front door, women and children first, blah blah blah. Somebody please take an extra coat for Ben and his body painted tuxedo. Because looking good now, but if we hang out in the cold, might even miss out, bro. Is it all in proportion? It is. You can't see him blushing from here, but I can. So without further ado, to introduce and give away the Carnaval della Noche award, let's give it up for Michelle!
Larry, make it move. Give me a second.
I think it is working.
Larry.
Hi everyone. So in the spirit of Carnaval della Noche, the Carnaval Award recognises a standout pole dancer who has caught the attention of the pole community outside of the competition setting. We had a massive list of people who we wanted to recognise with this award, like pages. We just found this really difficult because all y'all are so amazing. But we narrowed it down to a top 3, and we want to share our top 3 just to extend that recognition a little bit further. So our first nominee, Larry, take it away.
Alright, our very first nominee. Can I get a drum roll? Mish Go Go. Mish has integrated herself very quickly into our pole dance community, and in an incredibly positive way. Mish, where are you right now, actually? Yeah. There you are, Mish. So, Mish, she just makes friends wherever she goes. She's passionately participated in a number of competitions since she joined the community very recently, and a number of camps, shows, and events, both in New Zealand and overseas. She's quickly become an instructor at Polaris Pole Dance Studio. Where's the Polaris pizza? Alrighty, and she's always sharing her incredible talents online, and she's very quickly made a strong impression in our scene with her unique B-girl, X-fighter style of pole dance.
Our second nominee, Cecelia Lowe. Unstoppable since arriving in New Zealand. She's the genius behind Pole Away with CC and has been clothing us all in some of the industry's most fashionable brands. She's so fashionable, I can't even believe. She's been popping up with pop-up shops and workshops nationwide and opened her stunning studio in Tairoa earlier this year. Widely regarded as one of our country's most revered pole dancers, Cece's mesmerising movement quality and dynamic tricks have left us speechless time and time again. A frequent performer in support of Carnaval itself, Cece perfectly role models the kind of behaviour that makes our community thrive. We love you, Cece!
And our third and final nominee for the Carnaval della Noche Award is Emma Louise. So Emma is one of the most hilarious and lovable people around. Emma and her magic butt are Instagram famous. So she teaches her beautiful style of pole dance both in New Zealand and overseas, and her generosity and mastery as an instructor is very well known. She's regularly featured on the likes of Pole Freaks and Pole Dance Nation, and she's really put us Kiwis on the map.
And so the winner of the Carnaval de la Noche award goes to...
Suspense. Cecelia Lowe. Would you like to?
Should she say a speech?
Really unexpected, thank you so much. I'm just so honoured to be a part of the New Zealand pole community. It's amazing. Coming back to New Zealand 3 years ago now, I didn't imagine I would make so many incredible friends in such a short amount of time. I'm going to stop right there, otherwise I'm going to carry on and talk for a really, really long time. But yeah, thank you so much, and love the pole community and love where New Zealand's going.
So next up, what we're going to do is I am going to introduce Lone, who is going to give away the NZAP award tonight. So if all of y'all don't know, NZAP's a little wee competition that's not Legends or any of the other ones. But I can't remember all of the names of it, I'll get them wrong and offend somebody more than I'm already likely to do tonight. So, yeah, sweet. What we're going to do is give away the NZAP award, so if you all could welcome Lene to the stage, that'd be great.
I'm not nervous at all. Okay, so I'm Lene and I run NZAP with Carrie and Selena, who can't be here tonight, unfortunately. This year we are giving our award to someone who has always been a major supporter of NZAP. They always sponsor not only NZAP but our other events too, and they have a strong representation of their studios every year, bring a large crowd to the heats and always travel to the finals with a massive support crew. This person is super friendly, always offering to help, and has supported us immensely this year. This year, we are giving our award to Joanna Burch. Reason we took NZAP back to Tauranga. She helped us with venues, contacts, pole checks, storage and some sticky situations. She promised us it would be worth our while adding the Tauranga heat, and she guaranteed competitors and a huge crowd and has delivered us exactly that. Without Jo, there would be no Tauranga heat. What most of you won't know is that this year, a week before the Tauranga heat, we checked in with the venue only to find it had been double booked. For a baby shower. Yeah. Being so close to the heat, this of course sent us into a major panic, as we had nearly sold out a heat with 30 competitors and possibly no venue. Jo took it upon herself to contact and liaise with the venue for us and had the issue sorted within a couple of days. Jo always gives us feedback every year and offers constructive criticism, which we always take on board. She's a huge part of our competition and we are eternally grateful for her. Thank you, Jo.
Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked. Most of you probably don't know me from a pole side of things. I kind of keep very low. And the last kind of nearly 5 years I've been in the studio, the big part of me has been building the studios and behind the scenes stuff, and I kind of haven't focused on my own training. So yeah, this means a lot to me, so thank you so much. It's and all my team that are here. This is obviously you guys as well that have been such a big part of the last nearly 5 years in the studio. So thank you. I'm really thanks. Thank you.
As soon as they said, turns up to all of the heats and finals with the massive support crowd, I was like, Joe's winning that award. The Tauranga and Hamilton girls and boys always bring the party, whether it be at the party or at the after party or after the party in the hotel lobby. It's game on. So yeah, that gives me a lot of pleasure also to see you winning that award, Joe. You're pretty kick-ass cool, and I kind of like you a little bit, just the way that. Not too much though, like not inappropriate, too much, just like... Next up, hey. Now our next award is the Pole Stars Award, and Cecelia's coming up to give that away tonight. Yeah, that's you now. Yeah. And just quickly, please make sure when you go to get your dinner soon that you put your blue chip in so we know who the winner is.
Was unable to make it tonight, so she's asked me to present the award. Oh, where is the award? Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm Trina now. This year's Pole Stars New Zealand Award is going to someone who has been a great contribution, thank you, to the PSNZ competition. They have been a sponsor without hesitation and a great supporter, as well as getting their hands dirty backstage and helping out without question with all hands on deck. A wonderful asset to our pole community, Phoebe Guthrie Riordan, owner and operator of Mochiweka Pole and Dance Studio. A big thank you from Trina Starr and her team at Pole Stars New Zealand. Thank you for all your support and love, we appreciate you. And thank you to everyone else who has been involved in our competition, and to Carrie for the NZPIA, thank you. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Is there anyone who can take this for Phoebe? Nelson or...